I know that Haley Bieber, well, she was Haley, she was a fan of Justin Bieber. That ended up becoming his wife. That happens. But I didn't know she was so infatuated with his ex girlfriend, Selena. I heard there's a whole documentary on it, and I think I'm going to watch it. There's like 4 parts. But so they trying to say that that's what I felt when I first looked at the picture. I was like, this bitch wasn't a fan of Justin. She was a fan of Selena. That's wild, bro. That's exactly what I was thinking in my head. I was like, nah, she wasn't a fan of. She was a fan of Selena, and I wasn't wrong about that, huh? That's crazy. That's crazy. I remember, uh, this type of stuff makes you want to write. This type of stuff makes me want to write shit down and just organize it and put it in a podcast to talk about for 1 hour. Just pre-record myself talking about this shit for 1 hour and put it on a podcast. I am I'm not that I never got it, but I'm starting to understand why I keep being drawn back to this damn microphone. Even when I'll be like, no, 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 I'm about to leave. I'm about to leave. No, I'm realizing it's time for me to start talking about shit. This is opening me up. It's time to start talking about shit. Yes. They saying J Lo tried to cuff her husband. Who is this? I can't fuck that shit up there again. Let me tell you how deep it is. You will wake up and something in you will be like, block this bitch. That a person will say something wrong to you or something you don't like, and the universe will be like, block that bitch. You don't know why. You don't understand why you're being told to, but you are being, it's just like your urge to just block that fucking person. Or they think they cop, which one happened? I remember. You know what? I do question this though. And I would tell y'all something. I know it's gonna sound strange to say this. I always felt like Aaliyah never was supposed to leave us. I do. The way that everybody cried, like my mother, when Aaliyah died, my mother broke down and cried. I remember in school people were crying. So many people cried when Aaliyah. It was like it was devastating. Okay, and I'm saying all that to say that um it's like you can't deny that somebody had to set this up. You know what I'm saying? Like people in this caliber of life, I'm not saying people don't make mistakes, but you're trying to tell me people of this caliber of life, nobody, nobody paid attention to this guy getting behind the airplane to take off? You mean to tell me nobody paid attention to this guy? Like this was some random guy that got in a private jet and caused this accident. Does that make sense? Sound like a setup to me. I remember that dark skinned lady that was supposed to get on the plane with them. No, she wasn't supposed to. She had another thing to do, and they had to go, and she stayed. If anybody is old enough to remember, I remember the Aaliyah story. But shit, we'll fuck around and watch it again. Either Right. Oh, that's a dope book there. Jeffrey got all right there. That's dope. I thought Haley and Justin looked good together. I mean, to be honest, I see people into a sports book, but I didn't know what so hard that she was copying Selena. Hold on. Oh, that's Haley and Selena. Oh, you know something? I don't like the way she's smiling in that picture. That's why everybody's showing that picture. We about to watch that. We about to watch the Haley and Selena documentary, bro. We about to watch this shit. Hold on, let me find it while y'all continue this shit. I didn't know. Not Usher. It said, "Look, get tested. Your life depends on it. It can't be good." Man, listen, don't have sex, bro. How to reverse the destiny swap, man. Y'all, man, shout out to Gen Z, man. Y'all smart. Cause y'all see, man, y'all I know why they call y'all Gen Z because y'all calling out Gen X. That's why y'all Gen Z, man. Y'all calling out Gen X. Y'all calling out Gen X, being friends with us when we little ass kids, 19, 20 years old, fucking us. Y'all calling out Gen X for all the times they were grown ass people jealous of us and causing problems and stealing from us. Yeah, that's what I appreciate about y'all, man. Y'all calling all this shit. All right, go ahead. I'm gonna go find this documentary. I heard about this. That's you know what is so it's just okay, here we go. I got all the pictures. I got all those pictures. Oh shit. They killed Lena at 19. A roof of a hotel. Oh my gosh. She's beautiful. Mhm. That makes oh my goodness. Mhm. Right. Right. Hold on, let's see. Hmm. Look at Lena too. Lena's pretty. Oh boy. How would they even know? Hold on, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Can we go back? I know I'm supposed to talk over this for copyright, but this is not easy to talk over because this is so good. Look at her. Wow. I know if she was still alive, bro, she would have been dope. I definitely would have been a fan of her. One thing I had said to myself, um, I was like, I fucked up when I showed people how pretty I was, because when I was online, I had one picture of myself. I had one picture of me with the mohawk and my head to the side, and then I had another picture of me where I had cut all my hair off and my head was to the side, and I had the wing eyeliner, and that's when I started wearing my makeup a little bit more, my wing eyeliner, and it was like to the side. And I was just beautiful, and I just had my hair cut off, and that was my hairstyle, and that was my look for the longest. Okay, so I kept that. That was my look for a little bit, and then what happened was when I really started showing my face. When I really started like really showing my face, I had felt like that was the worst thing I ever fucking did. I had my own style, I had my own look, I had my own way I dressed, I would mind my business. I'll just sit down and I'll smoke and chill, and I realized the problem that I had was I should not have let nobody be able to have access to me. I shouldn't have had let nobody have access to me. Seriously. No one was worthy of me. And I did not see that. And when you are enduring the womb of your own mother who is jealous of you as a little girl, that becomes a battle that you have to work through in life. Oh, I was thinking about this shit when I was like wondering they were best friends. What's so dark about this is you think about it, Paris is way more wealthier. Paris' mom is super smart. You got to listen to her stories of how she got the all the Hilton hotels under her name. And I was always, it's so funny. Yo, this is so deep because I was a big fan of Paris Hilton. I used to watch My Simple Life when I used to look at Paris. I had loved her. And she was like, that's hot. I fucking love Paris Hilton, okay? And then when Kim Kardashian came out, I started liking Kim Kardashian. Yes. Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, true. Yeah. Like, she never needed a Justin Bieber. That's the reality. She never needed him. Who did have a baby? I'm gonna just go under her comment and say, yes, I have. I just didn't know what it didn't was. Boy, that's a little creepy, right? That's a little creepy, right? But you know what? If you experience this like me, at least you know what the fuck was going on. At least you got your answer. Oh, we should hear this one. Hold on. Is this the woman that got murdered for her husband in prison type shit? The old lady? Oh. Hmm. I would go first question. We're gonna go ahead and jump into this documentary. I don't want to see it. I saw a plunger. I already know what that means. Okay, I don't really want people's faces across my page. I don't want people being like, that's me, you know, shit. Hold on, y'all. All right, we're gonna go ahead. I found the video. We're gonna go ahead and watch this one together. Because I want to know. No. Hold on, y'all. Let's look at it. Oh, okay. We clicked on the same person again. Okay. Is this the one? I'm gonna tell you what I noticed about Destiny Swappers. Since we on this topic, I'm gonna talk now. What I have noticed the most about a Destiny Swapper, from the perspective of experiencing someone behind the scenes, a Destiny Swapper uh, is the type that uh, they always cannot stand. You know what they hate the most? They can't stand that they feel like you're lucky and you get away with things. They hate that shit. What Val hated about Kristen is the fact that, Kristen was this is what happened. Oh, I remember it, y'all. She was like, it was a situation where oh, I have to laugh. Hold on. I have to laugh. Hold on. It was a situation where we just call her Cece. Well, Christian, we call yeah, her cousin is married, right? And so, well, is was whatever. This is how the story went. And Val was messing around with her cousin, and she was mad about it, and she shut that shit down. And Val was pissed off about it. Val said, "Well, she was." This is what she said to me. She was messing around with a man that was married. I said, "You see what I'm saying? Like, do you see how retarded they are?" But like Christian said, you was messing around with my cousin who had a wife, and I'm cool with his wife. Okay, like, you see how retarded they be. Something, we no one is saying it. I understand that they know what they're doing. I understand that they know what they're doing, but something is still very mentally off with these people, with these women. Something's off. The only thing I'm not agreeing with, well, I can't say that the Destiny swap reversed. Hold on, y'all. Cause we don't kind of dig so deep into Destiny swapping. I see why Angela Jolie here. Man, these Gen Zs is going in. Shit, they got prayers for goddamn Destiny swap. These Gen Zs ain't playing. Man, Gen X, they don't call y'all asses out, huh? Cause y'all some big time Destiny swappers. Huh. Y'all Gen Z some big time Destiny swappers. Fair you.
Stated in my last video, I stated that when someone is a stalker or when someone is being obsessive, when they're trying to replicate you, when they're trying to destiny swap with you, do all of these things, etc. 9 times out of 10, these things are done in secret They don't want people to know. Okay? They don't want the public to know that they're doing these things behind the scenes. Now, for a minute, they think it's cool because they're so delusional. Because we're talking about people who
They do it subtly. They do it very subtly.
destiny swap with you, okay? Because I'm still convinced that Haley has a mental illness and she is obsessed with Selena, okay? But we're still gonna dive into this, okay? First of all, when someone is trying to destiny swap with you, they're so delusional. At first, they think it's cool. They think it's cool to buy it off of you. They think it's cool to replicate you, duplicate you, whatever the fuck they're trying to do, whatever. Until it gets to the point where people start calling it out. When people start calling it out, they start doing weird things to conceal the actions that they're doing behind the scenes because they don't want the truth to come to light. They
see, this is why I keep encouraging, and I have to encourage it for myself. More women need to tell about these stories on other women. I know a lot of women be like, oh, women defend men and women don't tell. That's a lie. There are women that do tell their stories of sexual abuse, molestation, their stories of being groomed. They're telling their stories. That's a lie. But there are not women brave. And you know how we talk about, they say they say the narcissist, the thing that the narcissists live off of is that you don't want to tell nobody because you hold on. I didn't get any of these messages. That's crazy. I didn't get none of these messages. You know how they say that the narcissist lives off the fact that you won't tell your experience with the narcissist because it's so embarrassing, right? This is equivalent to experiencing shit with fake friends and women in these experiences. Because what people need to understand is how these people do the shit they do, when they do it, what emotional state that you're in your own life, as well as what, you know, how very clever they are about how they do it, how manipulative they are about how they do it. And so we need to, that part of the story needs to be told. And more women need to tell it. Like, I need to be like, hey, I call myself the queen maker. And this is what I did. And this is what I talked about. And this is what my life was like. And then this is what she did. You see what I'm saying? I have to still put it, I still need to clear the energy off of me. Well, when I had this friend did this, and this happened, and this happened, and this happened, and this friend did this, and then they started doing this, and then they did this and that, and they were doing this. Because what happens is when somebody else listens and hears it, just like I heard the term destiny swapping, I've never heard that term before. But now it all makes sense because it's a scary, uncomfortable feeling to go through. When my brother was like, out of all the shows you watch, Minty, you didn't watch the show You? I said, no, because I've been stalked before. And that's going to hit too close to home. He said, oh, okay. I said, no, I can't watch that. I saw some of the clips when he went and got the same tattoo as her and everything. And I did see behind her eyes. Let's not forget behind her eyes. Alrighty then. So I'm going to go into the first part. Okay. Okay, I guess she's analyzing and talking at the
red carpet. Anybody to Hailey and Selena, and now they're trying to flip the narrative, and they're saying that Selena is the one that's actually obsessed with Hailey. Okay, and so I'm going to, first of all, I watched the original Obsession video. I will leave that linked in the description.
Here's the thing about the Selena and Hailey situation. Selena's a Cancer and Hailey is a Scorpio. So to all the astrologers out there, what do you say? Justin Bieber is a Pisces. That's why I never paid attention to that shit. I was like, they probably all fucking each other. That's how I felt. That's why I never thought nothing of it. But it sounded like it got real. So let's see.
Box below for you to go and look at it for yourself. However, after watching that video, a YouTube channel named Scandalous Media came out with a video with new information backed up by facts. I don't know if their information is factual. I do not know, because according to that video, they're saying that the original video about Hailey having an obsession with Selena, they're saying that their fact checks are wrong. They're saying that their dates are not accurate. They're saying that the accusations are not accurate. They're really like they trying to call this content creator and this video out on their BS, straight up, right? And so anyway, I watched the full video through. It's an hour long, and after watching that video, my whole thought process changed. Yes, it did. Why did it? And this is the only reason why I changed. And we're gonna dive into this because we're gonna be reacting to it, because I had to come on here so that we can analyze it together, because I don't like when I feel like I'm sure about something and then like something comes about to where it's changing my thought process. I don't like that. I really, really don't like that. And in regards to this situation, I was very, very sure. Very, 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 very. I'm talking about I was 100% like I'm very sure that Hailey has an obsession with Selena, bro. But like I said, after watching that video,
okay, girl, let's go.
I really
time again. This is a narrative as old as time itself. Public attention is often drawn to the so-called other woman, while sympathy falls to the one who seemingly got away. But in this story, there are no innocent parties, and the one cast as the victim may not be as blameless as many believe. The truth is far more complex. Beneath the headlines and viral clips lies a reality that challenges the dominant narrative. A massive divorce has ensured this controversy resurfaces time and time again, fueling speculation and debate.
That's crazy.
Story, given to you by people who were there to witness the events in real time and know more than you think.
Wow.
This video will debunk every single fact in the documentary going around, claiming that Hailey Bieber had a decade-long obsession with Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez. This is also what's referred to as the 7-part documentary about Hailey stalking Selena to steal Justin, which went viral on TikTok. The only question I have for you is, are you ready to handle the truth?
I guess.
Well, we're gonna find out that the Cancer is stalking the Scorpio.
An alleged concert stalking. We first set the scene at the Today Show, where Justin Bieber meets Hailey Baldwin for the first time publicly. We see here that Hailey's dad, Stephen Baldwin, is introducing her to Justin. Justin was 15 years old.
She just did the hair flip.
Supposed to creep you out and make it look like Stephen and Hailey practically stalked.
Sorry, that was so funny. He really do that shit. He did that. I don't know why that just made me crack up.
First meeting an alleged concert stalking.
Girl, now her rewinding this shit.
We first set the scene at the Today Show, where Justin Bieber meets Hailey Baldwin for the first time publicly. We see here that Hailey's dad, Stephen Baldwin, is introducing her to Justin. Justin was 15 years old and Hailey was 12 years old. The interaction is meant to be edited in a way that is supposed to creep you out and make it look like Stephen and Hailey practically stalked Justin backstage, when in reality, it was Justin who remembered meeting Stephen previously and even explained to him in detail where they met and why they met, a crucial detail intentionally left out. killed Justin twice. Once at the Today Show and another time at...
Okay, so basically right now in the 7-part documentary, they did kind of like highlight it in a way to which it made Hailey look exceptionally strange and weird, but they did announce in the video that Hailey's family had connections with other famous people in the industry, including Justin Bieber and his connections. So they trying to make it seem like the 7-part documentary series was like Hailey was just there and she's behind stage and she's stalking him. No, they never said that. Like, they clearly said her dad had some type of status and had connections with other people.
Right, we got that. You know what? It's do we want to hear somebody else, or do we want to listen to it ourselves? What we want to do, y'all? Because I'm playing somebody else's video. I can't play other people on my
together
shit.
back in 2009, people turned to the stalker route because they didn't like the explanation that he had known her for much longer than we thought.
I disagree. I highly disagree. Like, looking back at the timeline, when Justin got with Hailey, it was like out of nowhere. To me, it did seem like it was out of nowhere. And
Out of nowhere?
I'm thinking that he was doing that to be like, to shit on Selena. I really genuinely thought that Justin got with Hailey like in such a short amount of time to just shit on Selena. That's how I viewed it. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know. But I don't know. That's what I thought. But now they're saying that's when they started resulting to the stalking rumors, when they found out that they actually been on each other for a good amount of time, I guess, whatever.
I mean, look, fans and artists actually get married. That's very common. And I can understand why there are artists who end up marrying their fans, and fans that end up being their great and their best lover, because fans end up, being their soulmates. So that there's cases of that. And I have met artists before, and I have felt connections with them, and I was like, oh shit, let me run the other way. And I seen them as a person, not so much as an artist that they were on stage. So that can happen. It can happen where, if you spend enough time with an artist, whether you're doing art with them, whether you have them on your wall, or whether you are doing like success studies and stuff, when that artist see you, that artist you're going to feel familiar to that person. Your spirit, something spiritually in them is going to be like, you look familiar. It is not so much that you are familiar. It's just that your spirit you've been spending time with them. That's why they feel familiar. And see, I'll give a great example. It was a woman who had a vision board, right? And on her vision board was Usher and his wife. This is not the first wife lady. Didn't Usher get married again? The second one he married, okay? She had that on her vision board. And so when Usher saw her, when he went to go pick up his package, because she worked at this vegan store, he looked at her and said, oh, no, girl. It wasn't Usher. It was the wife. It was the wife. The wife came in because Usher has been there. She didn't meet like Usher. Usher has been there, but Usher didn't say that. So Usher just got his package, smiled, and left. The wife was in there, and the wife looked at her and said, excuse me, you look familiar. The wife said that. She said something about you seems familiar. And she proceeded on with herself. So this is how these things can happen. And this is where you have to be careful. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a manifestation going on there.
And Justin was performing at today's show.
And which makes sense anyway as to like why it would like, I don't know, influence her to be more of a stalker or to pursue this marriage or relationship. Because it's just like
I don't like that everybody is trying to say that she was stalking him, but I mean, everything is cause and effect. Let me see something. Is she in her Saturn return? Because why is she going through this? She's a Scorpio. I knew that much about her. But what is her year? Is she the same year? She looks like a Scorpio. 1996. 1996. Is that a tiger? No, let me get Hailey Bieber's astro chart. I'm gonna tell you right now. Yeah, we're gonna get Hailey Bieber's. You're gonna come over here with me. We're gonna get her astro chart. There we go. We'll go to astro thing. They got her as Haley Baldwin. Why they don't have her name as a they don't have her name. Okay, let's see what the moon's in Capricorn today. Makes so moon to Mercury is in Libra. Venus is in Virgo right now. Mars is in Scorpio. Makes so much sense. Jupiter is still in Cancer. Saturn has retrograded back into Pisces, 27 degrees. Okay. Good. I'm glad I saw that because I wanted to know that too. Pluto, everything. Oh, we got a major. We got a Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, Chiron retrograding going. This tends to happen during the fall season. That's very normal. Oh, so Haley is not a Scorpio. She's actually a Sagittarius. She's an Aries moon, y'all. And remember, Saturn has been in Aries. They got her as a Sagittarius rising. They may not have her birth time. She may have it in Virgo. Oh, shit. She's a rat. She's a fire rat. She's a 4 birth path. Now, this is when it's going to get turned up. Okay, let me see her Saturn. Hold on. Let me find her chart. It should probably be down here. Hold on. Where's her Saturn? It looks like her Saturn. Where's her Saturn? She has her Saturn in Aries. So Saturn has retrograded back into Pisces and it's been in Aries. And this has been a theme that they started this documentary, right? So she's in her Saturn return. So whatever they're saying about her, more than likely is the truth. Okay. So where is the rest of my stuff? Where's the search bar? I'm going to go back over here. Give me a moment. Now I'm going to look at Selena Gomez. That's her name, right? Let's look at the astral chart of Selena Gomez. Make sure it's safe. All right. Different energy this way, huh? Let's go. Remember, Jupiter's in Cancer. Selena Gomez. Oh, that's crazy. That's wild. They both have Aries moon. They both have Aries. She's a Leo rising, I believe that. She's a water monkey. They have a 9 connection. She has a 5 life path. I had a feeling they had a 9 connection. I swear I felt it. She a 5 life path. Let's go to her Saturn. Her Saturn is in Aquarius. Selena already experienced her shit with her Saturn return. Her Saturn is 16 degrees in Aquarius. She is a 29 degree Cancer, so she's like really on a cups of Leo. She's a 29 degree Cancer. I don't even know her birthday. Her Venus and her Mercury is in Leo too. That means her and Justin were messing around for a little while. Like they never really ever broke up. Her and Justin never really broke up. She got Saturn in her seventh house. Okay, her moon is in the ninth house of Aries. Makes so much sense. Her Mars is in Taurus. Oh, a little stubborn self. Okay, that explains why her eyes look like that. Now let's go back to Haley real quick, y'all. We're gonna get back to this documentary. Just give me a moment. My astro eyes are on right now. They have a non-connection. Oh, girl, y'all know how I talk about that non-connection. And they both got Aries moon. And they both got fire energy. Remember, Selena is a Leo rising. They got a lot of fire. Oh, I don't think they lying. I don't think they lying, y'all. The only thing now is who really stalking who. Well, I can't hear her. Hold on. Let me see what she said. I always have a problem with that out of nowhere shit. Because first of all, when somebody's a music artist, depending on that music artist, they have to appear single for their fans. They can be whole married. Remember, they're playing a character, they're playing an archetype on stage. So they have to appear as if you understand what I'm saying? As if they're single. That's possible. But you don't know how long anybody's been talking to anybody to say who did what. You know what I mean? I got a blunt in my living room. I gotta find it. I think it's so sad to like watch videos with people and realize that that person don't have no interest in that person whatsoever. We just did all that. She's a Sagittarius. Look, he moving away from her. Man, it's so crazy to see how people interact with each other on camera. What the hell was that? Sometimes when you kiss somebody, you're supposed to kiss each other at the same time. Like nobody should be one sided kissing each other. Okay. Justin was on this Christian shit heavy when she came into his life. It's that too. Yeah, she did look like that. I was noticing her way she was looking at him. Like she looked all tired and stuff. Oh, Saturn is in Pisces right now, retrograde at 29 degrees, right? Saturn is naturally transitioning in Aries, right? Okay. So I take it that this documentary was made when she was in her Saturn return, meaning Haley. Now, technically, Saturn's in Aries, so it's over Selena too, because her moon is in Aries, and I did not look with Selena moon or what house, because we got Selena's real birth time on that thing. So I didn't see what house her Aries is in. Let me look real quick. That will tell me what Saturn is going to affect for her. Okay. Let me look now. Y'all can come look with me. I'm not faking the funk. That's right. It's the 9th house. It's her 9th house. Okay. Her 9th house is ruled. Is her 9th house ruled by? No, her 9th house is 15 degrees. Pisces. Pisces. That's her 8th house. She got Pisces in her 8th house. Aquarius rules her. Alright, I'm gonna tell you what's going on. The 9th house is a very public house. A lot of people who are celebrities have a lot of 9th house energy aspects. 9th house is long travels. 9th house is even associated with like pastors and religion. And, the 9th house is also the house of knowledge, wisdom, truth. I call the 9th house, if you know anything about the deity Ganesh, which is about science, knowledge, information, truth, wisdom, things like that. That's what I call the 9th house, right? She has that in Aries. So for Saturn, even though it's in Pisces retrograde, but for Saturn to be in Aries when this had happened, because Saturn went in Aries by like March. So this is still a Saturn experience for her. And she's publicly being shown that this woman has been copying her, destiny swapping her, etc., etc. So what this documentary is doing is it's exposing this to Selena. You get what I'm saying? It's exposing this to Selena while also putting see, this why the record is being put out there, because the Saturn return is on Haley, That's why everyone is pulling out the fucking receipts. Here's Haley stalking her. Here's Haley doing this. See what I'm saying? Oh, here's when Haley. Nobody. It's no secret that Haley was a fan of Bieber. That's what everybody says. There's no secret. I used to be like, oh, that's awesome. He married his fan, right? I always be like that. But it may come out for Selena. Because I just showed you in Selena's chart, her and Justin still was dealing with each other. Even when people thought they were broken up or whatever, they was not over each other. They had plans. They had big plans. So this may be the thing that maybe answers something for Selena in her life. That's what I see. Because if I'm not mistaken, Selena Gomez has been going through a lot, right? It hasn't been an easy ride for her. Wow. Okay, so oh shit, look what you said next to. Oh. Mm. Yeah. When you delete a direct message in your account, you delete it, but they still see the message. No, if you unsend it, but not if you unsend it, it's won't open. Not if you just delete it. I think that's what they talking about. Delete it, not unsend it. Okay. Oh, see the tattoo. Got the tattoo. And the reason why I'm playing her because she's replying and I'm watching it. They're probably about to dig it too tough. Hmm. Right. Let's see what she's saying. That's true. But uh-huh. Mhm. 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 Got it. Right. Right. Hmm. Hmm. He